Alright, intro video rolling.
Yep.
Yo, guys.
This is a tropic.
What is up?
This is a tropic.
Give it to him then.
Scumpy here. Oh, no.
Give him the intro.
Yeah, give us a walk in.
His default was Scump.
Yeah,
That tells you what he
'cause I
watches.
grew up watching Scum.
Is he still intro it like that?
I don't know. I haven't watched him in a minute.
That's a collab
Probably.
we need.
Yo, I'll love
A
that.
little gym sesh with Scump.
I'd love to shake his hand.
I mean, he's the king for a
Hey,
reason.
bro, thank you.
He is the king for a reason. He was the king before LeBron was. Maybe
I
not.
would love to shake his hand.
LeBron was 04.
Yeah, no,
04.
definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Because Scump's probably what, 30, 29?
Probably like 29, 30. He's probably like 2010, 2011, 2012.
Yeah, what COD really started to crush the internet? Modern Warfare 2?
Modern Warfare 2.
Two.
Crush the
Yeah.
internet?
He had
Two.
3, and then Black Ops 2 went off, and went crazy.
It's definitely
You
two
skipped Black Ops 1.
because Modern Warfare was
That's
good.
before.
But it
Oh, was
wasn't
Modern Warfare
anything.
2 after Black Ops
I
1?
think. Was it?
No,
Am I
it was
tripping?
before.
Yeah, I
was
think it was before.
Yeah.
It was right before? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Black Ops 1 was on the internet for sure.
Yeah,
Black
but-
Ops.
but
Because the real
MW2
COD, I was in high school. The first COD ever was probably
Yes.
that went head to head with Halo 2.
World
Yeah.
at War. Yes.
Yeah, that went World of War. That went head to head with Halo 2, Halo
won
3.
that?
COD Modern Warfare
Halo
2
2.
was the pioneer for everything because
Probably Halo.
trick shotting, all the screaming YouTube clips,
Yeah,
all the
Halo 2,
Requeese.
even
all
Halo
that.
2 wasn't so internety, but Halo 2 was some of the first console online competitive scene.
Yep.
Where PC kind of did it, but that was like Quake, maybe Doom.
Is this are we recording?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
It's going?
sure.
We'll give him a little video game history.
I was just-
Let them know that I
Fun.
know.
Some knowledge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Those I didn't watch YouTube. I didn't know it was a thing in high school.
Shout out Ryan Higa.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
kidding, news.
no, that was but that's
Wong Fu.
I guess because it wasn't a thing. YouTube became a thing in 08.
Yeah.
Yep.
I graduated 07.
Yeah. Right
I
before.
literally think it became a thing in 08.
Did
like
they have
when
like-
invented,
Oh,
right?
That's what it, yeah, then it was-
06.
Okay,
That was
06.
06?
Yeah, but that was the first year. Was like
Yeah.
Did they have electricity when you were around?
that was
Okay.
good, man. That's really good.
Well, I don't know.
That was so
what,
good.
What like
That shows
technology?
your lack of history. No, that's not on me. That's on you now.
Well, like I know because you're so old. Like what are you
Yeah.
like 92?
Do you know when electricity was invented? You little dumb shit.
Yeah, I know, but like you're that old.
No, the internet. I didn't have the internet till like 99. That's how you know I'm old.
Damn.
Not that the internet wasn't out, but we didn't have it.
You didn't have the AOL discs.
We did, but in
Well,
like
dial-up?
99.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's when all the cars came out though with the middle console phones.
No, that's earlier, but we did have a car. Yeah,
That's when it was a thing. Though,
yeah.
like, the
You can
big
know I'm
thing.
old because as a kid, yeah, my car had a phone in it
That
for
shit's
sure.
tough though.
Yeah, and the
That shit's
Benzes.
tough. In,
Not many cars
in
did.
the Benz.
Yeah.
And the Beamers.
Yeah, we had
Or
a,
the bougie Beamers.
we had
But
the E series.
Benz.
We didn't have a Beamer. We had an E series Benz with it, and then maybe my 380. That might have been too old. My first car was a 1983 SL Benz, and I don't think that had a phone in '83.
What was your first car, Jim?
My first vehicle was a 68 Chevy pickup. And then after that, I got a...
Should have kept that thing.
Yeah.
I know, seriously. I go through periods of time where I wonder about like rebuying old vehicles that I owned. That would be one.
Yeah, that would be sick.
That'd be one. I had after that I for years drove a 1974 Toyota Corolla, and then
That shit's drip too, though.
Yeah, those little
That shit's
drifters.
dumb,
Yeah,
too.
sick. Little square body.
yeah, it was actually. I mean, everything about that car was great except how fast it went through points. Like it would burn points so quick. Like I could change and gap the points in that sucker on the side of the road with a nail file. Literally, like I did that one time.
Oh shit.
It's like, oh, that's probably the right gap. We're gonna do that right now. And
What was
then-
your first car, dude? A 2020 something?
Whoa. 1999. CRV. Arctic White. 210,000 miles.
You still got that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, tough. My brother drives it. That's the only brand new car my parents ever bought.
Really?
And then they gave it to me.
I don't know if we ever bought.
Because they always buy
car.
used. Cause
Yeah, I've never bought a brand new
Honda
car.
family. We Asian. It's either Toyota or Honda. We Honda. Only brand new car. Still in my family.
Except for your you Beamer.
Yeah. Aha.
He think he bougie. He think he bougie.
Bougie, but I'm in a 96. Shit, older than me.
That was the first car I bought myself.
That was the first car you bought yourself?
It was a
E36?
96 328.
The thing I'm driving right now.
Yeah, that was the first car I bought myself. But my dad bought the 380.
How much is
That's
that?
another one we should have kept. I think we bought 3 or 5 G's on the 380 SL. And if we kept that thing's worth 50. I mean, it's the Beverly Hills cop car. That thing's crazy.
Wait, you bought the Beamer first?
Yeah, on the Beamer was my own cash, and I spent maybe $6,500. And I bought that in it was a 90. It might have been a 98. Fuck. 97. I forgot.
96.
But I bought it in 06.
For 6?
Yeah.
That's probably about right.
Yeah.
I had a Datsun / Nissan pickup. Literally, it was mixed badge.
That's probably worth money now too.
I wish I still had that.
Yeah.
That's of all the things that I've ever had that I wish I could rebuy. That's the one.
Jim don't gotta miss. He's got
those are cool.
every banger car.
I guess my first car was actually my dad's friend gave me a shell of a 1960 Ford F100.
That's a banger too.
I know, but it was a shell. It was a shell, and
Still
then
a banger.
he told me he was going to build it with me, and I went and derusted the whole thing in like 6th grade. He gave it to me when I was a kid.
Sixth
kid.
grade.
Yeah, and so I literally by hand and a little bit of electric sanded the whole bitch down because it was just like
Yeah.
cosmetic, but it was the whole thing. Frame, there was no bed, and then we were going to start to work on the engine and getting it in there. And then he had a kid and adopted a kid, and so he was just too busy. So I can't blame him. But I wish I had that. That thing would be fire.
Y'all had some banger cars.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, you don't really get that nowadays.
It's harder.
Yeah, because what are you going to get, like a 2012 whatever?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever kids in high school. Like those it's just not that cool. Yeah, there's a lot more character and cool shit back in the day.
Cars aren't made the same no more.
Tell them, young gun.
Cars ain't made the same no more.
But there is a lot less headaches.
Yeah.
Like my daily driver now is a 2014, and like I've had no headaches. I don't miss that. Like my dad would buy so many cars. At one point, there was 5 drivers, I guess, in the house because I think my grandma was maybe driving when me and my sister drove. So we had 5 drivers in the house, and we had like 7 cars because one's gonna break.
Yeah, I actually keep my truck. I
Yeah.
keep my truck just for that
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Both of my cars were in the shop last week for different times.
Yeah, I
for
hate
different-
that.
For,
And all our cars were like 30 years old, and we bought them all for like under $5,000.
But
Yeah.
the point of a first car that was like, it's supposed to be shitty.
I know, but the point is that doesn't happen now. You buy a 2015 whatever,
Soft
and it's
hands.
probably going to be okay.
Soft hands, kids. They got soft hands.
Yeah, it's you.
I spent
Me?
Your 99 CRV has 800,000 billion miles and it's still running. That didn't happen with my 83 SCL. I'm getting jumped on the side of the road every day.
Brother, there's a lot of work I put in on that, Johnny.
I'm just saying that it's different.
I'm saying the kids nowadays barely know how to change a tire.
There's not a carburetor in your CRV.
Yeah, I ain't that old.
I'm saying all my cars were in the 80s. That shit would explode all the time. They'd
Yeah.
overheat. I'd have to run the heater in the summer in California so my car didn't overheat to try to get the heat out of my fucking engine.
It builds character.
Oh my god, I've done that.
Yeah,
It builds
yeah,
character.
yeah. Or I'm running out of gas or shit's going weird. You got to turn the AC off. First 5 cars
I
never
still
had
do that.
AC. None of my cars had AC.
No AC.
No
Yeah.
AC.
Yeah.
No AC.
That's
It
the
builds
norm.
character.
Yeah, for sure.
I love no AC in the summer.
Like Jet out there got the best first car experience. Like gas gauge don't
I'm
work.
not saying I mind it. I'm just saying any kid now is the oldest car they're about to buy is a 2010 fucking Lexus IS, and that thing's kitted.
Yeah,
True.
yeah, makes sense.
It's different.
Makes sense.
It is different. You're different.
Soft hand culture.
Yeah, 99 CRV, soft hands.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
point.
brother. No, it's not.
CRV is probably like the highest rated car in the history of cars.
They were awesome. I remember.
Yeah, see, everyone loves
Yeah,
them.
I wanted one.
Yeah,
Wait,
see?
yeah, totally wanted one.
But they're dope. But like, it ain't no 2012 Corolla.
It's the same.
No, it's not.
That's
No, it's not. But that thing older than me.
No, but the amount of maintenance.
What year were you
is
born?
less.
A 99. That thing is old as me. Me and him.
God, such a
We 1-1. That's my sibling.
You don't even remember Y2K or 9/11.
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That makes me feel old.
All of these people make me feel old.
Y2K and 9/11 were crazy. I'm a kid and I knew what Y2K was. That's
Yeah.
how crazy it was.
Well, I was fresh out the womb, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Well, it's a good thing that your hospital didn't go out with the
With all
Yeah,
of it
the
going
zeros.
Yeah.
Too many zeros on the internet.
zeros on the
on.
internet.
Baby
for sure.
swapped.
That's what we were worried about. Too many zeros on the internet almost killed us.
Yeah,
You don't know that fear.
for sure.
I did it. No, I
You
got
weren't staring at the light just waiting for that clock to hit to see if we explode.
No, I got the 2012. Remember that
Oh,
one?
yeah, the
Oh,
Aztecs, Mayans, Mayan calendar.
Whatever it was. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
what we
the
got. Yeah.
whatever. You don't even know. It was the Mayan calendar. That wasn't. I feel like the fear wasn't there.
I don't think it was there.
Yeah, Y2K was legitimate
Nah.
fear. The news is talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, the grid's gonna explode. Like, grab fucking cereal. Grab cereal and
And
fucking
to-
soup
toilet
cans.
paper.
Bro,
Yeah.
yeah,
Lucky
it's like
Charms gonna
fucking
save you.
2020 is like COVID.
No,
2020
COVID is so the level of COVID was crazy because I don't know what the right word would be. But the execution, the aftermath was real, and like Y2K, the fear was that for a month, but then you just didn't have it after.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like, oh, everything's fine.
Yeah,
just think
or
it's so
9/11,
funny.
9/11, like the
Yeah,
repercussions of 9/11, you literally
still-
do see today
Yeah.
that you guys don't even know.
Yeah.
TSA used to be a joke, bruh.
Yeah, no.
They'd high five you and you'd walk through.
Damn.
I remember getting out of the airplane, or we would go to the terminal because my dad traveled a lot for work, to get him walking off the airplane to welcome him.
Right. Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't.
anymore,
I mean, you can kind of not
You get
really. Yeah.
close-ish, but
Yeah.
not.
You
not-
can. Just you ain't gonna be. You
No,
ain't going
I-
home in the same car.
You can sometimes because like some airports still don't check tickets at the TSA.
Nah, they all do now.
No, they don't. I travel every week, kid.
If they do your driver's license, and your driver's license is
Yeah.
connected to the reservation, so they.
Yeah.
I don't think they look it up. Because some places have you scan your boarding pass,
Yeah,
and some don't.
Yeah, well, and here in Sac, it's just your
No,
ID, but it's in the
no,
system.
I've had my boarding pass checked in SAC too.
Have you?
Yeah,
Really?
it's by the
Oh.
TSA
Mine's
agent. I'm
always-
telling you.
That's just mine.
No, because I've trust me, I travel an insane amount. And sometimes they'll check it, sometimes they won't,
That's weird.
and I think it's just random.
Hmm.
Because I bet you can get in there just on ID and not have a flight.
I don't know.
Yeah, I bet you can if it's the right time, or I don't know what their sequencing is.
I don't know. Secrets.
People just don't. But that used to be the norm. The norm would go and you bring flowers and a fucking balloon, just straight up to the thing. They'd walk out that shit. You'd hug them. You don't know that. Unless you were one.
Don't remember that shit.
I don't know what this. I had topics.
Well, let's roll one then. What's the name of the show again, everybody?
Topic Thunder.
I was gonna say 50% facts.
No shot.
These are like general broad ass shits. Where you're just gonna give your take or your
Speed
experience.
run.
Yeah.
What you got?
You're first.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, you ready?
Okay.
How do you stay motivated consistently to pursue anything in fitness, even though life gets busier, challenging times, etc.? Holidays are a big one. Like Alan did a really good post this week on Alan Thrall on Tame Strength about like how many people leave the gym and exactly why they leave the gym in December. How many people and how that happens up. His video is actually really good, although it's so concise, about like corporate gyms and world and the pop in USA versus small gyms, pop, world, and USA, and the trends, and how the trends like hit smaller gyms harder in all the worst ways. So like you get just as many people leaving those style gyms in December just because people travel and they quit and they're lazy and they go eat donuts all day like us. And then how many people join gyms in Jan, February doesn't hit us in the positive manner. It's kind of the same. Like our neutrals are more neutral. But how does that affected you in your times of you're in school, you've had jobs, you've had a bunch of shit?
To me, it didn't really affect me that much because I think I always treated like the gym as like getaway time, so it was always like a way to treat myself, and so for me it was like the escape I needed from like all the hectic life of like annoying family, gifts, all that. Gym was always there, but so for me I can't relate to that, but I can get why like school would make you want to like leave the gym. It's like, oh, time to be me, but I guess gym for me is me, so
Yeah,
never had that problem.
I've never really either, to be honest.
Don't think we're the right people for that one.
Yeah. Well, just like the motivation thing isn't like a factor to me, you know?
Yeah.
I guess early on maybe it was because I want to be really good at basketball. So like I think if your goals are outside of what you do and they're like real, then the motivation might be there. You know, you hear like young dads or middle-aged dads saying they want to chase their kids around or something. So the gyms allows them to do that. So like that motivation is so intrinsic and like so real. And then because like just like looking good to like talk to hot chicks just isn't like deep enough, I think, for any human. I don't
No.
care even if you're a shallow human. I just don't think that'll keep you going. And for me, like basketball was like a real love, so that was easy. And then beyond that, it's just like part of my checklist. You know, it's just part of like
Second nature.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I got to shower so my balls don't stink. I have to work out so I like am strong. Like like there's certain shit you have to just do in a day. Whether I got to check my emails. Like I've worked for myself now since like 2009 when I dropped out of school, basically. So like checking my emails every morning and every night is just what I do. I think you build like such routine in it, and even on holidays.
Yeah.
Although like it was a little weird in the beginning, maybe for me, because when I played basketball, even then, because like basketball tournaments are revving up in November and December. It's all preseason, so like we almost always had a scrimmage or a game 2 days or a day after Thanksgiving. So like I couldn't be too lazy on.
Sports crank.
Yeah,
in the holidays.
yeah.
So
I'm still gonna shoot
I
around
think it's
on
integrated
Thanksgiving
for so long that it's just like, oh,
yeah, and
It's
then
just
now
holiday.
it's kind of the same too. Like I've already like tried to look at like what gyms are open, what days in Vegas, because I'll probably just wake up and maybe it'll change the schedule. Like I'll work out at like 8 in the morning, so then I can hang with my mom all Christmas Eve. But it's just like something I'm getting rid of. Yeah, I don't know the motivation and stuff, and life's been busy. It's not like my life ain't busy. Life's been busier or not busier. And obviously, my career revolves around it, so maybe that makes it. Maybe that's why it's easy.
Yeah. For me, back in the day when I actually had motivation, nothing motivated me like competing.
Yeah.
Not that I was competing with anybody or I cared. Just being able to put on a good performance.
Well, that's what they say.
Get through the meet and not suck. You know,
We talked
that's
about goals in a previous podcast. Like, yeah, if you don't put your ass on the line, you're probably just not going to do it. If you don't have like a set time, a set date for your goal,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're much less likely to do it. And that is the beauty of competing in powerlifting for many, not necessarily myself, but I've seen it time and time again with thousands of lifters. It's like you're already like nervous to be in front of people, although people don't care. You're nervous to be in front of the judges, in front of the lights, and on a platform. So you're less likely to like goof off
Yeah.
and miss sessions.
Over the past couple of days, there were a couple of social media posts relative to the motivation thing, and I did not really run it down too much, but apparently our friend Lane Norton, who just turned 42, happy birthday, Lane, posted something about a study that was done about motivation, and the conclusion he drew from reading whatever part of it that he read was that external motivation doesn't really do anything. It's really all about internal motivation.
Sure.
And then this other person that I follow, it's Science by Jae. He literally just called out Lane and said, "Did you read the study?" Because what the study actually says, and it's a small group study.
Yeah.
What it actually says is that the external motivation, it may not be like necessary, but it plays off the internal motivation. It kicks off the inner motivation. So like if you see somebody lift a 700 pounds and you say, "Oh, I want to do that," you're motivated by that. You're motivated by what that person does and to prepare themselves for whatever. Or if you have aesthetic goals, you see somebody,
Yeah.
whatever.
You have a
think,
poster on your wall every day.
right? Like I want to do that, but like that kicks off, and then your internal motivation is what keeps you going.
Well, it's all like psychology, right? And even in psychologists or whatever might be offended, but they call it like a soft science, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't, like, yeah, there's studies and there's things that point at it, but it's not the same as mixing fucking chloride in water and
Right.
seeing what happens. And so, and because humans are so complex,
Yeah.
yeah, if it's a small group study, even if it's a large group study, and I love psych. Like, that's what I was going to study before I dropped out. It is what I studied before I dropped out. But you just have to take so much into the individual.
Right.
And that's where, like, self-awareness comes in. Because, yeah, maybe the masses or the majority are kind of a trigger of both. But maybe there are there are. There are literally dudes you talk to that are like, yeah, I got jacked because my girlfriend broke up with me, or because I wanted to date so-and-so.
Yeah.
Or because I like Goku. Like that's just straight true. Like so many people got into
a lot of those.
Yeah, that got into fitness just because they want to be cool like Goku or look like him, which is obviously pretty external and pretty
Yeah.
shallow and whatever. So it is just a complicated thing. But I think the deeper thing is just to look in yourself and be real with yourself. What actually does push you and keep you keep you locked in, because it's just the consistency over time. And so for me, it's building routine, but that's a broad wordage, whatever that means to you, and preparing yourself to set up for that for you. So like if you love watching Goku or playing video games, something simple is like, all right, well, I got to work out an hour before I get to go play fucking Pokemon 6 or whatever the shit.
Trying to be built like Charizard.
No,
That's weird, dude. That's a dinosaur. You got a weird
What?
dinosaur
I'm
thing.
just saying, like,
Is he
I
a
was
dragon or
joking.
a dinosaur?
dragon. I'm just kidding.
Dra-
He's a dragon.
You're gonna say dragon? These
Yeah,
nuts.
It was right there. I
That's
was
too easy. Too
I
easy.
was channeling my inner Avi because
Make me a believer. Who sings that song? Make me a believer,
I don't know. Who.
believer. Imagine dragging these nuts in your mouth.
I was literally about to say, let's keep it that way.
Yes, imagine dragging. Yeah. All right, who makes the best spicy chicken nuggets for the people that are gonna eat them this winter?
Wendy's.
Wendy's nuts are in your mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, new episode every Wednesday and Friday. 50% facts, 3sp.co for all your apparel needs. Shout out to Legion
Amen.
Athletics if you want all evidence-based supplements. Check them out and use code GOODCOMPANY for 20% off your first order. Matt, where can they find you, man?
Shout out to Dragons. Instagram, Matt_OGI.
Sabas.
And Sebastian_Brambila on IG.
I am at the Jimmy D on all the social media. The show is 50% facts. Where percent is a word and 50 is just numbers. 50% facts is a Spreaker Prime podcast in association with iHeartMedia on the Obscure Celebrity Network. And we'll talk to you next time.
Jim, make these nuts.
Keep it a buck. That was not good.
Speaking of